Make sure to follow me on Twitter for all updates. Enjoy the video. Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Sins of the Prophets. So, I don't know what happened, but the audio's gone for the clip. Yeah, that's a thing. Not that there's a whole lot of interesting stuff to hear, I suppose, but yeah, I don't know what happened. The audio's just gone. I can't seem to figure out why it's gone. I didn't realize it was gone when I recorded these. Apparently the last episode's missing audio too. That's about how much I pay attention. But anyways, yeah, so I figured I'd wrap this up because it's actually surprisingly close to the end of this because the coveys are pushed pretty far back. So I figured I'd upload this today. I haven't forgotten about Star Wars Ascendancy. Don't worry. That series will come back on Thursday and will continue throughout the week. Well, it might come back on Wednesday, actually, alongside the Fallout 4 episode. But I'm really tired, and I didn't have time to record another video, so I figured I would just put this out because I had this pre-recorded hanging about. So I'm just going to get this out of the way, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. But, yeah, so I don't even remember what we were doing. It's been so long since I last it's been at least 3 days since I recorded this, I think. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I have a fleet gathered here doing stuff. Yeah, I don't even know. I think I'm building defenses and prepping for defensive purposes. I got a fleet there. I got a fleet building somewhere else, maybe. The Infinity is under construction, as you can see there. I don't even remember if I had a... Did I even have a screenshot for this bit? Maybe not. I can't remember. I wonder if this was the... Oh, was this a screenshot where the Infinity joins the battle? Like I took a weird shot of it under construction or something? I can't remember. Anyways. Yeah, so stuff's happening. Yeah, honestly, there's not much to talk about. It's really just me trying to take a screenshot right now. Bear with me. Also, I'm sorry about the audio. I did not know what happened to that audio. It just disappeared. It's not the game's fault. The game had audio when I played it. It's clearly a recording mess up, so don't put it against the game or anything. It is definitely my end. I just screwed up the recording somehow. Oh yeah, here's my new fleet building up. Going after the coveys here. We're building our Valiants, and I think I've got some Marathons in that fleet. It's a kind of a combat fleet of all epic proportions, basically. We're going to take this fleet, and we're going to go kick some serious booty. Something like that. Booyah. I don't know. I'm so tired. It's hard to make proper commentary when you're, like, literally dying. Oh, here comes the coveys. This is why this commentary is usually better if I do it right after I record it, which is what I'm going to start trying to do. I'm going to try to record and then put the commentary. And then, you know, if I don't make the video right away, I don't make the video right away, but I have to get the commentary out right away, because if I don't, you get commentary like, ooh. You get commentary like this, where it's just like, and I, like, don't know what I'm talking about, because, like, I haven't played this in a while, and wow, that's a lot of nukes. Look at all those nukes. Yeah, more enemy ships are coming in. We're like, we're going to hold this planet at all costs. And then they keep jumping in. Yeah, but the UNSC is really intended more as a first strike force. So on a defensive like this, they're actually not... They're not weak, but that first wave of Covenant ships are going to get pretty messed up. Because of the Mac strikes, the nuclear Shivas, and all that stuff. The first wave of the enemy fleet's going to get messed up. But the second fleet is not going to do so hot. I mean, the second fleet will actually do better. Because UNSC have exhausted all their first strike capabilities in that first wave. And now they're kind of down to Archer missiles, which have been noted to not be all that effective against the Covenant. So, it's a thing. It's a thing. I do apologize that this commentary is going to be pretty meh. I've still been meaning to pick up Halo Wars and Halo Wars 2 on PC. I still haven't done it. Next time they're on sale, guys, I'll pick them up. And I'll play them on the channel for one reason or another. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Got some combat going on there. Yeah, so there goes the enemy fleet, getting its butt blown up. I think they're retreating, actually. Yeah, I think I kicked their butt out for it. They're trying to fall back. Sorry about that, yawning. And I'm like, Mac guns, build the Mac guns. Those Macs are really powerful, by the way, guys. You can really do some serious damage with those Mac installations. I've got another Phoenix class assault ship here being built up, which is pretty cool. We got ships and more ships. A plus commentary here. A plus commentary. Getting some rewards for this commentary. It's the best commentary you've ever heard in your life, and don't ever tell me otherwise. On a completely different note, I actually just got Elite Dangerous the other day. And I was just playing it with my friend earlier today. And oh my gosh, it's actually really fun. I'm not a big fan of flight sims, you know. Flight sim games are not really my thing. I'm not a big fan. No particular reason. I just don't. I don't know. I guess anything that's simulation like that, where you're kind of locked to a very specific thing, I don't like. Like the concept of Star Citizen, where you can walk around and you can do that kind of where you can walk around and you can be separate from your ship, and it's not all about being in the ship at all times. There's actual guns and combat and stuff like that. The idea of walking around your ship, that kind of stuff is extraordinarily cool to me. Like, that idea is extremely awesome to me. But obviously, I'm sorry. But obviously, you know, you can't, not everything is going to be quite as awesome. But I found Elite Dangerous to actually be quite entertaining. I'm getting better at the dogfighting, too, and I'm going to try out a new control scheme and some upgrades to my ship tomorrow. But if you're wondering why I haven't made a video on it, it's because it's definitely a game that's outside my comfort zone. You know, RTS games, first-person shooter games, well within comfort zone. I'm fairly able to get behind how they work. I can pretty much figure out how to play most of them without too much issues. So I have no real issues with recording it and putting it up on the channel without really having a learning period where I learn how to play. The problem with Elite Dangerous is that it is a completely different kind of game than what I usually play, because like I said earlier, I don't really like flight sims at all. I don't play flight sims or space sims or any of those kind of games like that where you're in a fighter, basically. I don't play those. It's not what I play. So because of that, it completely throws off. It's completely not my kind of gameplay, and, oh yeah, by the way, at this point, I was trying to figure out, like, do I put a pointer into the Stridents? Because I thought they already deployed those, and I'm like, yeah, they did. As you'll see, the deploy Strident ability starts already unlocked, and you don't have to worry about it, which is kind of neat. And I'm like, cancel all those ships and just send the fleet. Because I said, screw it. We're going to launch a full-scale attack here or something. I don't remember why I was doing that, but that's what I was doing. And here, oh yeah, this is about the point, I think, where this whole battle goes south, because the freaking Titan is there, and my fleet's totally fracked at this point. There's no way my fleet's going to make it through this, because they're just so screwed. And I'm just like, oh no, we're not gonna, I was hoping maybe we crack its shields and do some damage, but it's like, no, better just retreat. And I've got this fleet jumping up here, but, it's probably not gonna make it in time. And I'm like, oh boy. And I was like, all interceptors, make them all interceptors, except for the two carriers, which are gonna get a little balance. They're gonna have bombers and that. And I'm like, my fleet's falling back. And you see these points are actually armed, But they're not going to do very much here, unfortunately, because this freaking Covey super ship here is annihilating everything. And at that point, I think I lost the Spirit of Fire at some point in there. I don't remember. This is thing duck. Oh, I'm sorry. Jesus, I gotta not record voiceovers when I'm tired. Oh my good God. Apologize again. This video is this is not grade A quality. I do apologize, but I wanted to put up a video today, and this is what you got. This is what we're getting. Don't worry, I'm gonna pre-record some videos so that way hopefully you won't get something like this. Star Wars Ascendancy will come back up, so don't worry about it. But yeah. So what I was saying about Elite Dangerous. It's a fun game. I do enjoy it. You might see it at some point. It might be like a live stream or something with me playing with my friend or something. I probably won't do like a series on it or anything. I'm probably just gonna, if I do play it, it'll probably just be like live stream or something of me just, well, be honest, pretty much sucking really horribly. But oh yeah, and then my fleet here is engaging this fleet here in a first. Look at all those Macs. That ship got owned. Yeah, more Mac fire coming up there, hitting that one ship in the front. A couple of those ships in the front getting pretty banged up. You can see, you can just boom, boom, boom. The ship's getting knocked out by those Mac shots. Of course, these ships are firing missiles. They've got point defense cannons and stuff firing. It's interesting. It's interesting to watch. I do enjoy. My goodness. I do enjoy, I do quite enjoy playing this game. Like I said, Sins of a Solar Empire, I think I've said this before, Sins of a Solar Empire is probably one of my favorite RTS games currently in existence. Mainly because Sins of a Solar Empire is probably one of the best space RTS games that they have out, really. And I mean specifically space, like this, like real-time space. There are other games probably better in terms of like empire building space. Like Stellaris, that's a pretty big empire builder. I wouldn't say it, but you know, Stellaris lacks the better fleet combat in exchange for being a much bigger scale empire builder. It lacks a lot of really in-depth fleet combat like this, where you can build different classes of ships and stuff. The ship combat in that's a little bit, I don't know, it's more, I don't know what it is. It just doesn't feel quite as good, I guess you could say. It doesn't feel quite as good. But, you know, that's not the end of the world. Like, I hear I'm massing a fleet. I got 4 Punics, 6 Artemises, all these Valiant, a couple Valiants in there. But basically building a big-ass capital ship fleet. And then I don't remember what I build here. I think I build a couple of those, and however many of those it lets me build. And I'm like, okay, good. New fleet under construction. And then this fleet's over here, like, not actually dead. And I'm like, huh, neat. This fleet didn't actually die taking that planet. I'm like, did I lose my colony ship on that? Probably. So I'm going to build another colony ship. Simple enough, right? Makes perfect sense. Oh, by the way, if you happen to have watched, what is this, like 13 minutes into this episode, for whatever particular reason, after all the yawning and horrible commentary, if you happen to get this far into the episode, I would like to say I am doing a Slender Tubbies 3 live stream Saturday afternoon, and I will be giving away a game at the end of the stream. To encourage anyone who wants to stick around, you can get a free game. No, it is not the game played right now. It's actually either going to be H1Z1 or Tomb Raider. Not really the best games in the world, but hey, it's free. If anyone wants it, it's free. I happen to own it. The truth point, I'll be honest with you guys. The point is that it came in in the Humble Monthly, which I am signed up for, so I do get random games all the time, which is kind of cool because, you know, sometimes I might get a game that is kind of cool to play on this channel or something, but I mainly do it just because it's cool to get like 6, 7, 8 games for $12. I mean, come on, guys, it's fun. And most of the time, I get at least one game that's totally worth it, and that really makes the $12 price point, because most time the totally worth it game is at least $30+. So it works out. But weird noise. But on that note, I will be giving away one of those 2 games to a lucky live stream watcher. It might not be the very end of the live stream. It might be like some point in the live stream I'll basically stop and I'll do a contest. And then, yeah, someone will win. That's how it's going to be. Someone will win. I'm not expecting a big turnout for this live stream. I don't expect big turnouts for any of my live streams at the moment. But I am doing a live stream on Saturday. Now, if you're watching this after Saturday, January 13th, then you've already missed the live stream and the giveaway. So, sorry, but, time and all that. It's how time works. So, if someone happens to watch this in the post, in the future, yeah, you probably already missed the live stream, and I apologize for that, but there's nothing I can really do about it. But anyways, oh, by the way, something very shocking is actually about to happen coming up here. Yeah, so it's coming up. It's not quite there yet, but it's coming up. Something very shocking and unexpected is going to occur. And no, it's not a Halo ring firing or something. That would be too easy. That would be obvious. Everyone would have called that. Maybe. But, yeah, so this particular episode is actually going to end on a note that's kind of weird, and I wasn't expecting, to be honest with you. We will see what that is pretty soon, I think. I'm just here, like, decking out all of my ships, one by one by one. My big new capital ship fleet of all majesty, superpower, mega, superpower, mega delicious Oompa Loompas. I have no idea what that means, but definitely gonna be cool. Definitely should be cool. Specialized Mac grounds and Cov killers that disrupt shield systems on enemy ships with powerful EMPs. These experimental rounds fragment into multiple projectiles, dealing havoc to... Interesting. Yeah, those are the Cov killing rounds. Apparently they're really good at killing Covenant ships. I don't know. Let's be honest. Last time I played as the unit of C, I think I just spammed a bunch of Punics alongside the Infinity. Not that I had a whole lot of choice, I suppose, because at the end of the day I was going to lose that fight if I didn't kind of spam those really super big ships. Just kind of was going to happen because I was on the back foot the whole time and I had no chance. But in this case, I'm on the winning foot, so I don't see why I should spam all the ships. I mean, I did build a lot of Artemises here, but hey, they're escort ships. Don't judge. It's an escort. Don't judge it. So I think at this point, I send this force to the front lines, maybe so. I don't remember. Do I send them to the front lines? Yeah, I send them to the front lines. Send them up there to kick some butt and chew bubblegum, because everyone loves to chew bubblegum. Oh yeah, so it should be coming very, very, very shortly. The interesting event. Main fleet's jumping out, which again I think I forgot to tell them to move as a group, but that's fine. I don't have to do that. And I'm like, okay, build more ships, even more ships, because yeah, why not? Just like build even more ships. Just like stock the fleet. Got the big ass fleet jumping in here. And this is the point where I'm like, okay, we're going to just nuke the height out of that Titan because we don't want that Titan hanging around, and I just don't want it around. Turn the Infinity into the flagship, send it forward. It's gonna kick some serious buttocks. Like, there's their ship, and we're like, no thanks. I don't like you. I don't like what you're trying to sell me. So we're just gonna totally mac the ever-living nuclear exploded shit out of you. All the mac, look at all those mac rounds, all the nukes, and it's dead. The Titan is gone, and then, wait for it, it's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. The shocking end to the whole series. It ended right here. They surrendered. I wasn't expecting them to do that, but they surrendered apparently, I think, or somehow lost all their planets. I don't know how that would have worked, but somehow they lost, so they surrendered. And that was the end of the series, guys. That was the end of our, dancing around. So that was the end of our attrition update little Let's Play thing. It was extremely late since that update came out of ages ago. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your support, your love and support, even though I'm an infrequent uploading bastard. I'll see you guys in the next episode of something else. Goodbye. Hey guys, make sure to like and share the video. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel or check out my Patreon, make sure to check out those links on the left side there. If you'd like to check out this series from the very beginning or another series that I'm doing, check out the links on the right. And thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.